Kia ora and hello to another map discovery. Helps if you turn your microphone on to begin with. So today I thought we might have a look at a new map that's just been released, Riverview by CavalierRoy, also known as Monkey Show Modding. So this is a map that's been around for a long time. I remember seeing it on FS17, and it was on FS19 and in FS22. And a lot of people are very excited to see this map. So I thought we'd have a look and see what it's all about. There we go. And so this is where we spawn. And it's at the dealership. And yeah, he's got a lot of stuff in the dealership that you would expect to see, chairs, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's a good start. So I think what we'll do is we'll give ourselves a vehicle, a reasonably fast one. Okay. And there's our vehicle. That's our spawn point, obviously. So the map does come with the mist that Giants has provided. So let's jump in our vehicle. Or are we going to have a crash? I think we've crashed. Yes, we have crashed. Okay, I'm going to have to crash ourselves out of this. Now, I have heard of people having this map crash. It's possible that there is a mod conflict. I have got all the mods loaded. So I will try loading the map without the mods and see how we go from there. But yeah, not a good start. I have to say it was the first time it's actually crashed for me, but yeah. So we'll just wait for the game to reload and we'll load the map again. So I believe the map is actually ready for precision farming. So that could be an issue with the precision farming. Here we go. D-slot. Riverview. Deselect all. Okay, and we'll try again. So possibly a mod conflict. So we've got no mods activated at the moment. So if it freezes again, we'll know that there is an underlying problem. But it is probably just a mod conflict at the moment. There could be a problem with precision farming and the weather mod. They sort of do different things. So yeah, we'll try it without mods installed and see how we go. Okay, so we're back here. So let's grab our car. Okay, so this is an English map. So the people do drive on the correct side of the road. For me. So there we go, we've made it in. Now I am trying to combine the vertical stream and the horizontal stream chats. So I can see what's happening on both streams at the same time, and I've put it up on the game screen just so you know everyone else can see the chats that are happening as well. Let me know if you like it or if you don't like it, if it's too much of an interruption for you. Let me know in the comments, that would be great. Yeah, it's easy enough to remove if it's not liked. I just thought, especially in the vertical stream where there's not a lot of activity, where you know people are playing it back, they can't see the chats that I was having on the horizontal stream. So, but let's get back to the tour. So we're in this area here, and the main farm is just along the road and across the bridge. So let's head along there. As you can see, the people are on the correct side of the road, and for me the steering wheel is on the wrong side. Oh, for a Land Rover. A right-hand drive Land Rover. Hopefully something will turn up soon. So if we go along here, we've got the reflections in the water. Now the hedges do have collisions. However, you can eliminate the hedge by cutting the post there. So if we grab a chainsaw, we can show how that's done. So it doesn't matter where you cut it, just anywhere, and you see that's now all nicely cut. We can probably give ourselves a little bit of a firewood. That's right, I don't have the lumberjack mod on to be able to get rid of the tree stump, but yeah, you get the idea. So that is a nice feature. And if we head on up to the farm, now I have seen other map tours and all that sort of thing, so I do have a reasonably good idea of how the farm is and that sort of thing. So you got a fair amount of equipment. You've got bale storage there, liquid storage there. If we come up here, we do have cattle pens complete with cattle, so we do start with the cattle. And nice big pens. It's just a shame that we can't use the grazing in the pens to feed the cattle. We won't start on that rant again. I'm sure you all know my thoughts on that. And we also have a biogas plant here, and some more equipment up here. So I'm pretty sure we do own that. Let's check what we do own. So yep, looks like the biogas is part of the farm, so as well as that field there and those. So we actually start with quite a bit, which is a good place to start. So we've got cows there, and we do have chickens as well, and we have eggs already spawned, ready for us to sell. So we can start making money from the animals straight away. So we've got chickens, custom pen. I do like that. I wish that there was a way that we could have different types of fences. I know you can remove the fences, but if you remove all of them, there's a glitch where all the cows disappear. They're still showing in the pen as being in the pen, but there's no physical sign of them, so you can't put another fence around. And there is that mod that allows fences to be placed close to buildings now, where it was formerly restricted. So you can do it, but like I say, if you remove all the fence posts of the field, it doesn't seem to remember the field boundary, so it doesn't show the cows. So here's the house. Where it's not enterable, but you do have the sleep and change triggers. So that's where the house normally was. But yeah, it's a nice sort of English looking farmhouse. And a good lot of equipment, as you can see. Of course, it's a workshop trigger, but you could also, yeah, especially now that the washer is movable, you can put the washer in here. I was actually putting the washer in there when it was just a placeable. It was a bit tricky though. So diesel tank, some more storage here. That's a fertilizer tank. So it doesn't appear to be anything in the sheds, but that's all right. And doesn't appear to be any bales in storage. So it could be tricky to feed the cows straight away. Okay, so it's saying that silo's empty. Let's see if there's anything in here. Okay, so we've got a couple of tractors, a Dutchfar and a Massey Ferguson 7S. So that's a good start, having a Massey on board. I'm sure there are some people that would disagree. And we also have the little truck. So yeah, it's a good range of starting equipment. And being able to remove the hedges can make life a little bit easier to get equipment in and out. So this is the main farm here. Now we are on the edge of the map, so we'll go and have a look. Now you can see that there's a lot of very steep cliffs, and that's sort of, it's sort of used to insulate you from the edge of the map. So if you come up here, you're up into the wilderness area, and then you go into the edge of the map here. And it's sort of like it's on an island or a peninsula or something like that. And you've got your track down here. So you do have tracks around here. So there's a bit of forestry. Cows practicing their slow-mo for the movies. So I do like the cow pens, and yeah, like I say, it'd be good if we could utilize the field for grazing, so that the cows could actually thrive with the grass. I'm sure if giants don't fix it, someone else will. Okay, so that's the main farm. So I think we can drive through some fields. Oh, looks like we've got a field there as well. Nothing else popping up though. So field 17. So idea of the price of fields, 402 for that one. That's a fairly large one. Grass fields, 111. 142, 788. So they're not, you know, you're not talking millions of dollars to buy a field, but they're not super cheap either. So let's spin around. And I think we can go along here. So he has implemented, I believe, all the productions that are in FS25. So even though it's an older map, he has updated it for the modern game, which is good. I know a lot of people have some good memories of this map, so okay, so let's do some more mountain climbing, and we can get up here to the sawmill. So got your fairly standard sawmill, and if we carry on down here, it's another fairly neat feature. When I get down there, okay, let's jump around a bit and then hopefully get to where we want to quicker. This is a map discovery and not a walking tour. So if we come into here, into the bush area, he's got quite a neat feature of some swamp logging if you want to do it. So, yeah, a bit of swampland. I've seen it done before on other maps, but he has done a really good job of this. It does look swampy and wild, and you know, it does look really, really good. And once again, if we get to the edge of the map, it's sort of like, you know, you're just on the edge of the peninsula. So this is the swampy part of the peninsula. So we'll jump back to the car. And we will carry on. Okay, and we've got sort of like another farm area that looks like it's sheep. And the pens have been modified, even though they look like normal pens, they have been modified. Can't pull up anything unless we buy it, so we'll see if we can buy it. Okay, there we go. So it is sheep. And see if we can find the buy trigger. So 2,141 sheep can go in here. So that would keep you extremely busy trying to keep them fed if the meadow isn't big enough to feed them. It's also going to keep you very busy removing the wool that they will be growing. But yeah, it gives you options. It's a challenge. So I haven't actually mapped out the route or anything like that. I'm just sort of winging it as we go. So got the river on the side there. And if we keep following this road, yep, there we go. We can end up at the other grain mill. So we'll keep going along there. Bit of button on my wheel. Okay, so this is the grain mill. Which you can purchase to produce your own flour. So it's there's a lot of Giant's assets incorporated into the production areas, but they don't look out of place. Now I think if we go this way, it'll take us to the docks, I think. Which is basically quite a big industrial area. Let's hop out. So we've got, that's a paper mill, so that's where we could drop off some wood by the looks of it. There's dairy factory. Oil mill. And we've got the warehouse as well, so we can, you know, purchase whatever we want to. And we've got our dock here. Like I say, a lot of basically unmodified Giant's assets used. So So that would be your sell point for the ship, I suppose, and then you can't get any further along the dock. Like I say, a lot of productions have been built in, and that's a cement factory. So you can drop your stones off and make cementy stuff. Preserved food factory, so yeah, you can grow your carrots. Now, I don't recall seeing... Oh, yep, there we go. So we can buy the dairy factory as well. I do like how he's used the paper mill as sort of like an entranceway. So that's quite a neat feature. So if we head back along this way, so if you've watched other map tours of mine or map discoveries, you will know of my obsession about how the roads look on the edge of the map. And if we have a look here, you can see that there are no roads leaving the edge of the map. It is fully enclosed. So we'll go in there. We've got a bit of farmland there and a bit of farmland there and a grape processing unit. So have a look in this. So that looks like pig processing. So this would be a pig farm, complete with a silo. So it looks like a fairly big pig pen. Random houses around. And that'll be our grape processing plant. So we can do grapes if we want to. I think I missed the turn off. Not sure which is the right way to go. This might be the road down to the farm. Yep, it looks quite farmy. So we've got grain, big cow shed. Sheep, I guess. And chickens, so was that pigs? Can I afford this farm? Yes, I think I can. So we've got chickens. Okay, horses, pigs. So yeah, definitely a livestock farm around here. Heaps of storage. I'm not sure where that other road takes us. Probably up into the hills for the forestry, I would say. So you can see there's a lot of harvestable trees, you know, the nice straight ones that the harvesters like, intermingled with the other trees that the harvesters don't like. And that, yeah, if you want to use them, you have to cut them down with a chainsaw. So we've got a sugar mill there on that side. We do have pedestrians and houses. So we've got a little village here. And looks like we do have grapes pre-installed as well. So we'll stop off here. Yes, we've got grapes and we do have olives. So they are actually pre-installed on the map. So hello, Never Operator, how are you? Welcome to the stream. So we're just working our way around the map Riverview by CavalierRoy. It's a nice little village there. Now let's see, if we go down there, we will head into saving a potato processing plant. So fire on down there. So there's our potato processing plant, which we can buy. So it is just the standard Giants assets that have been used. No modifications done to them, it seems. And there are the trails up into the hills. And I haven't asked this yet, but how's everyone's day been today? I hope you've all had a good day. Had an interesting day trying to sort out all this chat thing that I've got going at the moment. Gave me a bit of a headache. But I wanted to do this map tour just to give everyone an idea of, you know, what the map's like. There's a good number of fields. So this is the main village. You've got your church. A tailor shop. Spinnery there. Carpentry there. Gas station. Or fuel station if you prefer. Now if we come down here, we have a little island in the middle of the river. And we've got a number of different things here. So we've got a farm shop, debris crusher, and then just along here is a piano manufacturer. So that can be quite a good building to own. You just have to give it planks and it will produce pianos on a regular basis and give you income, a nice little boost. So if we come along here, this is just a dead end to houses, but you know, it's a nice touch. It didn't have to be there. Going to be very tight. Yeah, you're going to need small equipment in this area. You can't come in here with your big truck and trailer system. So yeah, maybe you could load the planks up on the little truck and use that. Okay, and that's the soup manufacturer. So like I say, it's Giant's assets. Nothing's really been changed. The productions are there and you can use them as you want to. Yeah, the buildings are good. The houses, they look part of you know, English village. We do have over here that's a Cooper bakery. Big farmer's kiosk there. So we'll jump to that. And if we walk up here, we get to a large castle. So I think that's nicely incorporated into the map. So yeah, we can go for a quick drive around there and have a look at it. The production there, so yeah, there's a lot of productions to keep you going. And you know, to incorporate all the productions onto a map that was, you know, was around in FS17. I don't know if it was around before then. It may have even been around in FS15. I don't know. FS17 was the first time I saw this map. So there's the up to the castle, the pathway and the farmer's kiosk. We nip up here. We've got the bakery and the Cooper. And this looks like it's another way up to the bakery. Here we go. Let's have a look. Yep, we'll head back there and actually we'll spin around. Follow the ice cream van. So the fields are quite flat. The fields don't have a lot of undulations. The map, however, does have some dramatic changes in altitude. So this is the animal dealer. We do have animals. Now that's right, I haven't looked at the map size. So the map size is 314.22 megabytes, and it is your standard size map available for all platforms. So yeah, it's good that our console player friends can play on this map as well. And it's not too massively sized, you know, compared to the like of, say, Calmston Farm, which, you know, is like 700 megabytes, so quite a bit bigger. I guess it's, you know, using the Giants assets probably reduces the amount of megabytes. I'm not sure. I'm not a map maker. I know that they do work very hard, so I do try to be very positive. I think this is the right way. Yep, I want to head up. Yeah, head up there. And we'll drive past the farmer's market. So there's some relatively wide roads, and you know, there's some smaller country lanes as well, so yeah, a bit of a mixed bag with those. I'll make sure I'm on the right one. Yes, I am. Like I say, you're discovering this map basically as I'm discovering it as well. I only give the maps a quick cursory look, and I do watch other, you know, map tours for those that have a chance to preview it before its release. Get to pick up on things like, you know, animal pen size and that sort of thing. And here's the American themed farmers market. So just the sort of thing you'd expect to see on an English themed map. So we'll head back up to where we started, the dealership. And I'll give you my thoughts and conclusions. So if you've watched any of my other map tours, you know I do have a thing about the edge of the map and how it sort of is integrated to look like it carries on, and you know, it's nice to see roads sort of carry on. Riverbend Spring did a good job where the road just seemed to carry on and the village just carried on. You weren't able to get to those houses, but they were actually quite visible. Obviously, because no roads actually leave the map in this map, we can't mark them on that. It just seems odd that it's completely closed off, in my opinion. I am trying to be very nice Yeah, he has done a fantastic job. There are a lot of little extras in, being able to cut the hedges out with a chainsaw, the extra size animal pens, starting off with animals is a real plus as well, and biogas plant as well. You hardly ever start off with that. It's a good starting a lot of equipment. It's for me personally, and this is just for me personally, and I don't want to taint you in any other way. You may be looking at it and going, I can't wait to get into this, and it really does deserve to be played. However, the one drawback from me that I just can't move away from is the abrupt changes in elevation. It looks like the fields have been carved out of the mountain, and it just seems like it's an unnatural cliff face, where the fields are just flat and then suddenly straight up into the hills. It's always been like that, and it's always been a thing for me. That's just my personal opinion. It's the only thing that I can really fault it on, and it's a hang up for me. Everything else on the map is absolutely awesome, but it was just a hang up from me right from the start, and I've never really been able to play on it because of that. Like I say, I'm not a map maker. They do put their hearts into it. I don't want to be critical. It is just a me thing that I like things to look natural as possible. There were some maps released with train lines where they had extremely tight bends, and you just know that trains can't do those sort of bends. That was something similar for me as well. I just like a natural looking map, and I just feel like there are places where this doesn't appear natural. But other than that, the detail in it is fantastic. The productions that have been incorporated, the map has been modernized very, very well for FS25. He has done a really good job, and I hope a lot of people will enjoy playing it. There's nothing, there's no showstopper except for maybe the crash we had because of a mod conflict. I'm sure it's just a mod conflict because we were able to carry on without the mods installed. So there's no other showstopper. Everything seems to work okay. Like I say, it's just, for me, the slight lack of realism is a showstopper for me, but it's not a game-breaking showstopper. I'm sure the game would work if I could get over myself. It is entirely me. It's not the map maker. I just look at it and go, that just doesn't look right. But he has done an awesome job, and I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy playing it. And if you look at it and go, I want to play this, go for it. I see no reason why you shouldn't. So that's my thoughts on this map of Riverview by CavalierRoy. He has done a really good job, and it is a good map, but I do have that hang up, and it's unfortunate, but I have to let you know what my thoughts are about it. And I hope you have enjoyed this map discovery. If you have, please press the like button. And if you haven't done so already, I'd appreciate a subscription. You get to see more map discoveries as the maps are released. And I also live stream most nights. At the moment we're in Cheeky Badger and trying to do a start from scratch on there. So you're more than welcome to pop in and say hi there as well. But we'll call it the end of the map tour. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please feel free to share it with your friends. And yeah, whatever you choose to do. Thanks for watching. And until next time, bye.